Hello everybody, this is B. We are back again with speed dating with Ghost. I can't put this game down, so we are back in it again. I think we're gonna go with the room. No, we'll do Room of Palms next, just to mix it up a little. The Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with the odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Thanks. No prob. Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. You're not even gonna ask my name? Nah. I already know your name. When I died, I got psychic powers. It's Casey, right? Nice try, but no. Weak sauce. Guess I still need some practice. Let me try again. You're a spirit of curiosity, right? I'm not sure what I am. Totally hear you there. It's hard enough to figure out life. Finding the point of death? How can you be that sure of anything? What are you a spirit of? I'm still figuring that out. Without my division high receiving yards and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley? You have unfinished business? Yeah, me and every other ghost. Sigh. He wasn't happy about that. The bell rings. Oh snap. Halftime. Guess we'll call timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Yeah, so we're gonna get another ghost appears. Oh. Cough. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. They let you smoke in here? I'm no sunshine. I'm gonna put nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That or the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos. Trying to prove we exist. Hunters sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip, obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, pay the price, junk like that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, hon. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke, choke themselves awake. Then they see me, floating at the foot of their bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works, except when the smoke alarm goes off. Then it's not as scary. Did you die in Vegas? So you're famous, you should disconnect the alarm. You should disconnect the alarm. Haha. Cough. Why didn't I think of that? Why does a ghost like you need a place like this? Curiosity. It's good to be curious, especially now. When you've been dead, as long as I have, you start feeling like you've seen it all. Hold on to that curiosity. It'll save your life. I'll try, ma'am. Don't ma'am me. That makes it weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. The bell rings. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Another ghost appears. Hello. Hey. Whoa. Hey. I'm Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. Everybody does. Hi, Steph. Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. Well, you look nice. Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. What brings you to speed dating? I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to do. Taught myself some Japanese, played my clarinet every day without fail, allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. I know what you mean. Oh no, tell me about your cat. Clarence. After the angel. But he's more of a demon, especially around food. You know how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost a mew? Clarence wails and whines. All raspy, like he's dying. Or dead. Haha. You're probably thinking I'm so weird. We're all a little weird. I try not to judge. We're all a little weird. I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. After like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive. Tell me about learning Japanese. I thought I'd pick it up easily, since it's so far removed from English. There's such an art to drawing the characters, but there's so many. First you learn Hayaganen. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then oh my god, I can't say this. Katakana? For words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. So, fun fact, my friend likes to bully me over Japanese words because I can never say them correctly and I have to listen to it on repeat. Like, for a long time I couldn't say ada ada. All I would say was ara ara. So, I thought I was pretty good. Then came kanji. I know that one. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming. You have eternity to learn. If only. I'll die before I learn the language. Exactly. What do you mean? The afterlife is forever. Man, sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That'd be terrible. Wait, what? But a ghost? But you are a ghost. Huh? We're dead, Steph. Wait. What? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost? Oh, no. The second round begins. Sup? I'm Riley again. Haha. So, like, what should we talk about now? Got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I just try to be real and ask the same of others. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look. I am? Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. You're welcome, Riley. So you're nice and hot. Score. God, I don't like you, Riley. You're precious, but no. The bell rings. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. You know what? Sure, I'd like that. Righteous. Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. Of course it is. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live. God, I don't want to go with him. I kind of want to hang out with Vera. Yeah. But also I feel responsible for Stephanie. It's you again. It's me again. Glad you came back around. You only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot. Reflect. Obsess, maybe? Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived. So how did you live? I made my life in Vegas. Went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first I lost a whole bunch. Slots. They'll get you good. Then I took this job. Working for a casino boss. His executive assistant. I told him when to wear a tie. And cleaned his dirty laundry. If you get my meaning. You must have made serious money. Honestly, no. The base pay was pretty sad, but when I did good, he gave me $1,000 tips and put me up. Never had to pay a dime in rent. What was the catch? This guy was a scumbag, a real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob them. There were so many convenient accidents, anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away. Cough. Sounds dangerous. It wasn't. Until it was. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice. The boss's son. Said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter, and I rushed over to the casino. You had a daughter? Sure did. I was a single mom. Oh no. In the 50s, in case you're doubting, when I stayed at the job, the casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the back of blackjack tables where my boss was waiting. Dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. Where was his son? Standing next to his pops. He smiled when he saw me. You'll make this go away, he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you know these men? No. All their toughs looked the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down. Like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand. Your girl was at the sitter, and she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up, at least not until things cooled down. So how did you die? I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke up to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down. After making sure I was inside. Oh. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, now you know why. I'm the lady in smoke. The bell rings. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink and try not to let the past haunt us. In for just an hour? Oh, Vera. Oh, Stephanie, I am so sorry. So wait, we're actually totally 100% dead? Yes. As in afterlife? The afterlife? Yes. So you're a ghost, and I'm a ghost? Yes. Oh boy, do I need a drink. We can't get drunk here anymore. I hear you. I was never really a big drinker. It's funny though. I sort of feel drunk right now. Or feel drunk though. Or I don't know. Disassociated? Like the world is going on without me? It's a familiar feeling. I feel it a lot when I was alive too. What was your life like? It was difficult, except not really. Mostly life was pretty good. Good parents? Good parents, for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music. Artsy movies about ballet school witches and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined band. They thought it would help me make friends. Mostly, I just like to practice alone in my room. Didn't you get lonely? Everyone asks loners that. Some people like to be alone. That is true. It's easier to keep a handle on things, especially when things start to go wrong. And holy did things go wrong in my life. What happened to you? This is hard to talk about. I had cancer. A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. Started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong. Out of place. It's hard to describe. How long did they give you? They gave me a few months. With treatment, that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. Aw, Stephanie. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her. See if she like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's not a football hunk. Nor is she the infamous lady in the smoke. No, I was gonna go Vera, but now I'm gonna go Steph just because I didn't like how they dished her. And I also feel bad for Steph. Like, let's go Steph. Let's catch up with her. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think? It's hard to tell with the mask. Hey, what's up? Is everything okay? I thought we should hang out. Oh, cool. I'd like that. Where should we go? Oh, let's go to symphony. Normally I'd love to see the symphony. For all the years I've played clarinet, I've never actually seen a professional orchestra. Another time though. Maybe we could just walk around. Maybe find a nice park. Talk a bit. I'm fine with that. A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. A cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of the lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on a bench, tossing nothing on the ground but still going through the motions. The ghost of geese gather around him anyway, acting out a ritual that no longer serves any purpose. This is all still so confusing. You must have a lot of questions. I really, really do. Were you this lost when you died? For a while, yes. How did you figure things out? Trial and error, I'm still figuring things out. Dying's not a simple thing. I just feel like I spent years on a puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. And now, what do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud that I did what I could? Does anyone finish puzzles? It's still an accomplishment. I guess. But now what? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything? You can help people. I guess we have powers. We can manipulate things, right? It's up to you. When you're little, everyone asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now it's like, what do you want to be when you die? It's too much pressure. I gotta learn how to walk again before I figure out where to go. You have a lot of options. I keep thinking about all the things I can't do now. Eat, drink. I could go for a milkshake right now. Vanilla. With a slice of apple pie. But I guess I won't taste it. There's no point in eating. So then I just want to play my clarinet. But I can't do that either. But you can do so much more. At least I can still do puzzles and finish learning Japanese. I think I'm ready to take my mask off. You got this, if you say so. Aw, how did I look? I want to say beautiful. But I also feel like it's comforting to hear that you look like you. I feel like crying. The good tears. But nothing's coming out. Thanks for the talk. It helped a lot. What are ghost friends for? We should do this again. I'll let you know. It's hard to be a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though? Good talk. Let's go look at her grave, Stephanie. Spirit of denial. Years alive 1983 to 2004. Cause of death, brain cancer. It took Steph a while to realize she was dead. If you beat cancer, it can be hard to accept when it comes back with a vengeance. Though the disease ultimately took her life, it could not take her spirit. Now Steph begins a new chapter, overwhelmed by potential death affords. Aww. That makes me sad, though. My mom has cancer, so it's a rough one. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. We're gonna go back to the Room of Liars. You return to the Room of Liars. The speed dating grounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Choose your date. Spooky Peter. You arrive for your date with Spooky Peter. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A clown's face, all smiles and menace, watches over the entrance. Welcome to my home. Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors. With only a slight reflection, it's especially disorientating to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if it to pull in everything around it. We're going into this mirror. Follow him. Together you step inside the mirror. Welcome to the mirror world, or as it's known here. I don't know how to say that. That's the mirror world spelled backwards. Do you see the eerie green? That is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on the eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. That is pretty green. There's actually science behind that. Thank you. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above. Or even nowhere at all. That's amazing. I thought you might be impressed. I have practiced these skills for ages, centuries. It is not easy being green. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches. It's 3 a.m., in case you're wondering. Where are we going? We're headed to the brownstone. A walk up I know quite well. The second floor apartment, and a house going on 100 years. A student of the arts named Paul has moved in. He heard the rumors. The house is haunted, they said. He ignored them. The cost was worth the fear. Together you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door, staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times. That's like knocking. I actually believe in that. After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at a particular decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you step through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is the massive kitchen with original marble tile that goes well to hide its age. Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spooking. Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door where a man in his 20s is sound asleep on the mattress. He's snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. He's just standing there. Should we shake the bed? Patience, Prodigy. The aim is to be a presence, not a threat. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, Prodigy, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, 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 like raspy breaths. Paul is still snoring. Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man. Scratch on the wall. You scratch with one nail long and deep above Paul's head. It leaves a long vertical line in the plaster. Make an arrow, make it pointing downward. Menacing, but open to interpretation. The fear this will sow brings me butterflies. I am proud of you, Prodigy. Truly, you are spooky this day. Spooky Peter leads you back into the hallway mirror. Back through this weird mirror world of his. A fractal realm on the dull side of the train. What he said. Eventually you reach the mirrors that leads back to where you came. Well, this is me. Thank you for your company. This was fun. I am pleased. Before we turn to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face? Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls off the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. Sorry about this one. Did I do bad? No, I got Peter. Spirit of Malice. Years alive, 1631, 1665. Okay, real quick, that's our time limit, but cause of death, bubonic plague. Spooky Peter isn't his real name. It's the one he was given by an author of famous, totally true ghost stories. Having been dead for some 4 centuries now, Spooky Peter is the oldest ghost at speed dating by a mile. In life, he worked as a doctor, notably treating victims during the last significant outbreak of the plague in London. The disease would ultimately claim him. Alright. Well, we got 2 in there, at least. So we've done Stephanie, Keo, and Spooky Peter. We got more to go. There's some on the beach. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.